Restoration in the presidential program will be undertaken by youth and women groups, civil society, communities, and religious organizations, leveraging on private sector and government financing. To ensure sustainable funding, Kenya is developing policies and strategies to tap into the global carbon market opportunities accessed through carbon trading. Additionally, the government will secure and protect public forests, rehabilitate and restore all degraded water towers and other forest ecosystems across the country. We will work towards fencing all fragile water towers and other ecosystems to protect them from encroachment. To resolve the capacity constraints at the Kenya Forest Service, I have directed the immediate recruitment of an additional 2,700 forest rangers and 600 forest officers to augment our interventions in this sector. Shortly, I will also be inaugurating the Climate Change Council that will steer Kenya's climate action through stakeholder engagement coordinated in the presidency as required by the Climate Change Act of 2016. Under the program, we will start mobilizing finance from public and private, including multilateral sources, to fund the proposed activities. This is anchored on the United Nations goals and backed by the Tree Growing and Sustainable Forest Finance Management Program, supported by UN and other international institutions. The program also responds to Kenya's commitment to help reduce global greenhouse gas emissions articulated in various multilateral environmental agreements and the United Nations Decade of Action on Ecosystem Restoration. Kenya will rally the globe towards more ambitious climate change action in next month's 27th UN Climate Change Conference at Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt. In an increasingly interconnected world, ladies and gentlemen, our well-being depends on engagements with our neighbors, continental fraternity, and international partnerships. In all these areas, Kenya has continued to be a dependable ally, faithful friend, and effective partner, ever committed to a win-win bilateral as well as multilateral outcomes that achieve mutual gain for the benefit of humanity. In the East African community, the rigid territorial borders are firmly on their way out as we move towards full integration. Non-tariff barriers have come down and trade volumes are soaring. The community is becoming even more tightly connected with infrastructure systems crisscrossing the member countries. The possibility of an East African federation is no longer a wild imagination or an idle dream. It is no longer a matter of if, it is a matter of when.